Welcome back from the break. There's no place like home or the cafe banquet room. The Ruby Slippers banquet brought a group of women together to recognize those who deserve it. For the third year, Biola recognizes women who have made an impact in the world through leadership and diligence. Biola's First Lady, Paula Corey, honored these women over a candlelit dinner. This year's theme was Pearls in Process, celebrating the creativity of women. After the dinner, guests were moved to Sutherland Auditorium for a ceremony.
We want to support the Biola women, and because they are influencing the world for the Lord Jesus Christ, I think they should be elevated.
Awards compared winners to an admirable woman from the Bible, according to what impact they made.
And now we have Ryan McMahon for sports. Ryan, spring's in the air, and that means it's baseball time, right?
That's right, Miles. Opening day is starting this weekend, but Biola baseball has been in full swing for quite a while. The Eagles have started off strong, but their performance has dropped off a little lately. The Biola baseball team has hit a rough spot in the season, dropping 4 of their last 5 league contests. In those 4 losses, they have been outscored by their opponents 53-21. Their overall record is still a strong 17-10, while their GSAC record is just 11-9. The Eagles are looking to get back on track over spring break when they host Cal State San Marcos. The Eagles are 4-0 against Cal State San Marcos over the last 2 years. And this year's March Madness tournament has been one of the most exciting in a long time. That trend will likely continue as the Final Four is just about to get underway in Indianapolis. EagleVision's Jarrett Wright gives us a look into the tournament.
It's the end of March, and that means only one thing. It is time for some Final Four basketball action in the yearly March Madness college basketball tournament. This tournament, which is notoriously known and made famous by its crazy upsets, undoubtedly lived up to its potential this year. The abundance of upsets caused many students participating in bracket challenges to be very displeased.
Oh, it definitely is busted. Busted since the second round.
It's done. Yeah.
All of these frustrated students made me wonder, how do they actually fill out the brackets? I mean, is there a method to the madness?
I usually just go by feel. I haven't been able to follow basketball much this year, so I just look at it and it's whatever I'm feeling.
I watch a lot of college basketball, so I kind of have a feel for what teams have strengths.
I guess the fact that there really is no set way of picking teams is why it's so much fun for so many people. This next week will be very intriguing to watch as number 5 Michigan State takes on number 5 Butler, and number 2 West Virginia will try for the upset against the top-rated Duke Blue Devil team. The national championship will be held on Monday, April 5th in Indianapolis, Indiana. This is Jarrett Wright reporting for EagleVision News, Biola.
Thanks, Ryan. Man, good thing it's April, because all that March Madness was making me angry. It's Easter season, which means that Lent has come and gone. Reporter Stephanie Montano shows us what potential vices students have chosen to go without.
For some people, Easter is just like any other holiday, celebrated with an Easter bunny and some Easter eggs. Yet for others, Easter is a time to meditate on Jesus Christ's resurrection. Many Biola students have decided to take this time and give up certain things that they feel takes away from their quality time with God. For some students, Lent is something that has been in their family tradition.
I actually view it as something positive for both Protestants and Catholics to do, just because it's a time where we say, okay, I'm going to fast from something, and instead of doing that, I'm going to devote that time to God.
Lent, by definition, is a season of preparation for Holy Week. For many students here at Biola, it is a time to reflect and get closer to the one who gave up his life. Some of the common things that were given up by Biola students were technology and certain foods.
What did you give up for Lent?
I gave up fast food and going through drive-thrus, so I could probably eat healthier for that 40-day period.
Yeah, I gave up Facebook for Lent this year. I found that it was consuming my life and just really allowing me to not spend quality time with friends and also with God.
This Easter season is the perfect time to seek the one who rose up from the dead. This is Stephanie Montano, EagleVision News, Biola.
And while some Biolans have been abstaining from their addictions, others are caving in. Reporter Sarah Kim tells us how some students might be a little too attached to technology.
iPhone is one of the fastest trends which is spreading fast among Biola students. One of our very own EagleVision reporters confesses that she would be in panic without it.
I'm on my iPhone constantly, every minute of every day. I'm always texting, Facebooking, taking pictures, playing games. I mean, this phone is so handy. I love it so much, but it's also addicting at the same time because I can never let it go. When it's gone or I lose my phone, I start freaking out and I need to have it back. It's the best phone ever.
According to Tech News Daily, 85% of the iPhone users use the phone as their watch, and 89% used it as their alarm clock, and 75% admitted to falling asleep with the phone. Almost 100% of iPhone users say they look for this specific item when leaving their house, even before their wallets. You're an iPhone addict?
Potentially, yes. It keeps me from having to remember things, and so I let my phone remember them so that I can remember other things.
I think too often we're kind of sliding into relying on technology. I think those are good supplemental forms of communication, but it's really important to be personal with relationships. There's a lot of power in just communicating one-on-one with people. You can convey passion, you can convey vision, and things like that. So I think I try to do a lot of interacting with people instead of computers and phones.
If your iPhone consumes your time more than its norm, it can make you to be a media addict. But when you use it in moderation, it can help you to save your time. This was Sarah Kim, EagleVision News, Biola.
And now we have Marquesita Somo with entertainment. Marquesita, I haven't been watching Dancing with the Stars, but...
You know, neither have I. My DVR is all filled up with 18 and counting.
Well, you know what, Miles? You should be watching Dancing with the Stars because the first couple to get the boot was actress Shannon Doherty and partner Mark Ballas. Now, the couple believes that one of the reasons they were let go besides low scores was the fact that Mark had a knee injury. Still, they joined Pamela Anderson and her partner Damien Whitewood in the bottom two. Pamela and Damien were spared elimination and will dance again on next week's Dancing with the Stars. Oscar winner Sandra Bullock files for divorce after her husband Jesse James cheated on her. Jesse admitted to having multiple affairs during their marriage. Jesse issued an apology on March 18th to Sandra and their children, where he told People magazine that he had poor judgment and deserved everything bad coming his way. Jesse James is best known as the CEO for the motorcycle dealership West Coast Choppers. And recording artist Justin Bieber has the #1 spot on the Billboard music charts for his album My World 2.0. Now, this makes Bieber the youngest male artist to reach this spot in the last 45 years, beating out his former title holder Stevie Wonder. Bieber is best known for his popular catchy song One Time and Love Me. Bieber has already worked with artists like Ludacris and Sean Kingston.
Marquesita, I tell you what, Justin Bieber's only 16, but he has just accomplished so much already.
He has.
I know, I didn't accomplish that much when I was 16.
Me either.
I barely even knew my way around a hairspray bottle. But look at him.
You know, he has people to do his hair for him, so it's not a big deal. And his makeup.
That's good. And there's a tradition here at Biola that applies strictly to men during the spring semester. Reporter Ariana Yates tells us all about it.
For many, the month of March brings midterms, spring break, and of course, a realization that the current semester will soon be over. However, for the male population here at Biola, it is a time of gaining an acceptance and bonding together over one of Biola's traditions by doing one simple thing: growing facial hair. And where better to look for this tradition in action than Emerson, home of men? With that, I put on my disguise, picked up my mustache, and was off to see just how seriously this manly month of March was taken.
The manly month of March is a declaration to manhood.
The Greeks said there's two kinds of people on this earth. There's those who walk beardless, which are the girls and the boys, and there are the men who walk the earth with beards.
To me, the manly month of March is a celebration of manliness.
I have a bunch of guys compliment me on how manly I am.
Manly March is so important to some Biola men that a few even start months in advance.
I thought I'd get a head start at things, and so I wanted to start a couple months early, just so I could get, you know, kind of be able to par with the rest of the guys that grow facial hair. So you can kind of see how, you know, right here, if you want to zoom in a little bit with the camera, I got some nice chin hair.
Rest assured, ladies, for those of you who prefer a clean-cut man, not all the guys were completely content with the idea of facial hair.
I had always had a beard, but I decided to shave it just to change things and to go against the traditional March tradition. And some people gave me grief for that. I was sort of known for being the bearded guy, and I felt like I needed to change and be known for being me, not that bearded guy.
Whether it's the clean-cut demure or the rugged mystery look one prefers, never underestimate the power of a woman in a man's life.
My girlfriend hates my beard.
This has been Ariana Yates for EagleVision News, Biola.
And I'm sorry, but we must end EagleVision on a somber note today. Biola President Dr. Barry Corey has announced that he will be resigning at the end of this semester so he can spend more time with his family. Ragacita, what do you think about this?
I guess it's time for a new president.
April Fool's, Marquesita.
Come on.
It's April Fool's. And that wraps it up for this edition of EagleVision News. Thanks for watching and have a great spring break.